Well, hey there. This is John Anthony Francis Wilcox, and today is Saturday, the 21st of September, 2024. I hope you're all doing well. Before I get into talking, a couple of birthday shout outs. Tomorrow, the 22nd, is my niece Sarah's birthday, and the 23rd is my friend Bob, as well as my friend Danielle Dax's birthday. So happy birthday to everyone. Enjoy your birthdays. So, let me start out with a strange thing that happened yesterday. So, I went to sleep Thursday into Friday, probably about 3, pardon me, 3 in the morning. And I had woken up a few times in the morning, as I always do. But my body was feeling really super achy. So I woke up at about quarter to 10, which is earlier than I intended to wake up. And I thought, you know what, I'll sit up and it'll get my body in a different position and I'll feel less achy. And as I did so, I looked at my left hand and it was covered with dried blood. And just a few traces here, too. I was like, what the hell's going on here? So I'm feeling my body. Nothing's cut, nothing's open, nothing's whatever. There's no blood on my clothes. There's no blood on my comforter or, blanket or anything. Except all dried blood. I called my nephew, asked him to bring some wet paper towels. And what I think might be the culprit is right here. There's a little, I don't know how it got there, like a cut or something, or maybe it got freshly cut open, slid on something. I have no clue what's going on, because I'm asleep. But there was a lot of blood. It covered my entire back of my hand. Nothing on the palm of my hand, though. That was interesting. So whatever it was going this way. I found it really odd that it didn't end up transferring to anything else either. so So it's a bloody mystery. That's what it is. So, what's been happening? Let me think about that. Uh, Work, just like usual stuff. A couple of things of note is on Thursday. I made some really kick-ass burritos for Michael and I. I had these cans of, is a can of, I forget, it's some Mexican brand that's an unusual brand, of refried beans with lime. So I heated that up. And also I made a package of Goya Mexican rice as per instructions. Made that. So I had the rice and the beans. I had my big flour tortillas. So I put some of those and some sour cream and some shredded Colby Jack cheese. And those were good burritos. So that's Thursday. Meanwhile, no, it's not Thursday, is it? Let me think about this just a moment. It's Wednesday that I did that. I amend myself. So it was Wednesday. And so Thursday, I had gotten a call Wednesday from my friend Joan, and she said how she was going to be going to ShopRite. Did I need anything? And I'm at a very, very low financial ebb at the moment. But I figured I could come up with like $15 of stuff. So they were having a really good sale on lunch meat. It was like there were 4 different things. There were more than 4, but there were 4 that caught my eye that were only $4.99 a pound. So I said, get me a half a pound of this ham on the bone. It was like double smoked. A half a pound of smoked turkey, a half a pound of provolone, and a third of a pound of Genoa salami. And then they were having a sale on store-made semolina sub club rolls. So I had her get me all of that, and they had all of that, thankfully. And it was like a little over $13. So I must say, making sandwiches with those all together with a little mayo, splendid, kick-ass. I still have the rolls, and I already used up the last of the turkey, but I still have enough. I think I can maybe squeeze two more sandwiches out of that. But out of, I've had four. I had two on Thursday. Um, one, one right at noon, the other like near 5. Then I had a very late small dinner. I had one yesterday. I had one today. I'm sure I'll have one tomorrow. And this upcoming week, for those of the my Wilcox family that watch this, which probably no one, uh, I'll be making a big pot of my mom and dad's homemade sauce with some nice hot Italian sausages, and I'm going to make homemade meatballs and a pasta to be determined. I'm currently reading this Star Trek book that was part of the wonderful package that my friend Suzanne sent me last Saturday. So thank you again, Suzanne. And this is the first one I've read of like the original series of like modern novels. This I think is from 92 or 93. Let's let's just take a peek, shall we? 92. But it's the old cast, and oddly enough, for the second novel in a row, it's Trek people on an ice planet. So it's a very interesting tale. Um, Heavy on Dr. McCoy, Uhura, and Chekhov. Kirk's in there, but he's only sort of like he's so far, and I'm like about halfway in, almost halfway in. He's sort of like a minor presence, an underlying thing. But interesting stuff. So I'm trying to think of what else. There's not terribly much. I've been feeling very worn out, very in a lot of pain. Um, but we get through that. Michael seems to be doing okay. The cat seems to be doing quite okay, especially since Michael had gotten something in a big box, and he put the box on the couch, and the cat just loves being in this box. That's her current occupation when she's not peeing or whatever or eating. She is inside the box. Boxo cat. Um, I've really enjoyed a couple of sites on YouTube. Sorry if this all seems terribly mundane, but to me it's not. There's a wonderful one called Vinyl Restoration something or other. And if you are interested in such things, just go to YouTube, and if you put in vinyl restoration, I'm sure it comes up. And it's these people that have been, oddly enough, restoring vinyl recordings uh, wonderfully well. They do a lot of, the focus is mostly 60s stuff, some 50s and stuff too, and a little past then, but not much. I was listening to some Beatles and The Circle, a little bit of Beach Boys, and Fifth Dimension. I think the first thing I listened to was probably the Beatles' I Need You off the Help album. And whatever they did, it really sort of opened it up dimensionally. It has this wonderful bottom end, not like a punchy, overly bassy, just it. Everything has more resonance and more depth, and I had never heard it sound that way. It's beautiful, beautiful. In fact, I listened to, talk about corny, if you will, but I love this. I listened to the Andy Williams Most Wonderful Time of the Year from his Christmas album, and that's I've never heard it sound better than that. They just these guys are miraculous. And then I also came across another guy named Brit something. I think it's Brit with two T's, who just does these new Beatle masterings with really wild videos. And I recommend them both. If you can't find them and you want them, email me and I'll send you links, okay? Um, I really think that's pretty much it. being in pain and being broke and bleeding have been, I mean, that's not, funny stuff, but it's what's going on. So I hope you're all doing well. I love you very much. Talk to you soon, hopefully. Bye bye.